Good morning, you listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning my guest is Jay Kopelson, the Vice President of Corporate Accounts with Mannington. Jay, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Kemp. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's good to catch up. You're on the road, and it's kind of a marathon trip you're doing here. I want to get into some details on that. Let's get to that in just a second. Just a little background on you, Jay. You've been at Mannington for 28 years, so, I mean, you must have started right out of school, and you've been there the whole time, right?
Well, I had one job before, Kemp. Yes, Mannington, 28 years now, which has been great. But before that, I did have 5 years with Amtico, not the Amtico that Mannington now owns, but the American Built-Right company. I started with them right out of college for 5 years with, various positions, and then 5 years later, been with Mannington since 1992.
And where did you get your sales training? Because everybody that's met you knows that you're a super sincere salesperson.
That's a good question. I could tell you this, Kemp, I did not major in sales. I majored in communications at Indiana University, so I wanted to be a broadcaster. I love sports like most people, and I just learned it from my first job and meeting with different customers and people, and I love people. I'm very sincere about that, and I guess it just came natural to me, to be honest with you.
Well, let's get into what you're doing right now. You've been on the road. You're telling me you're right outside of Chicago, and you started east and you're headed west. So you're driving to keep your customers safe, and you're going to Mannington's major customers one-on-one doing presentations because there's no surfaces this year, and this is how Mannington is rolling out their new products, right?
We are, Kemp. This is my third week on the road.
Yeah.
The nice thing is my two girls are grown up. They're fine without me. And I hit the road from Philadelphia, started in Pittsburgh, made my way through Ohio, Louisville, Kentucky, and now I'm in Illinois. And I was very sad, disappointed, because I love surfaces. I know it's a hard week, but that's the week that I get to see so many of my customers and my friends. And without that, we decided, hey, let's take the show on the road. I'm not a big flyer in the first place. I fly all the time, but I don't like it. We decided I'm going to drive. It's safer. It's cleaner. I don't have to worry about all the people on the plane. I wear my mask, and I'm just heading west and going to see a bunch of my customers.
Now, you're not wearing the mask in the car by yourself, are you?
I am not. I think some people at Mannington would like that, but I don't. I don't drive with anyone, and I do keep my mask off, and I get some reprieve when I'm in the car, so it's kind of nice.
I laugh at people when I see the mask on and they're driving.
I know. I do too. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Let's go back a little history. For years at Surfaces, there's always been this kind of this bargain area. It's called Jay's Basement, where you guys cut some deals on some things. And what you've done this year, and we ran an ad in Floor Focus about it. It's kind of a play on Woodstock. You've got Jaystock in the same font. So that's Jay bringing bargain basement to you, right?
It is, Kemp. Actually, Zach Zahner, the president of Mannington, even though he's a lot younger than me, he happens to be a big Woodstock fan because he's a big music guy. Yeah. Not that he was at Woodstock. And he came up with this theme every year. We have a Jay's Bargain Basement. We've been doing it at Surfaces for 24 years. So we decided to take the show on the road. We came up with this theme, Jaystock. And as you know, last year was a tough year. There wasn't a lot of peace. There wasn't a lot of love out there in the country. So Woodstock is all about peace, love, and music. So we're doing Jaystock peace, love, and deals and seeing my customers.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on. Just a couple of news items for sure. It's been almost a year now, because I remember we were talking about this at Surfaces last year, since Mannington Mills bought Phoenix. Not only did that get you in the carpet business, because you were in every other category, but it also brought you Microban, and so now you've taken that relationship with Microban on the carpet side, and you've put it into new products on the hard surface side, right?
Yeah, I have to tell you, Kemp, the Phoenix acquisition has been great. They're great people, led by Mark Clayton, who's just a wonderful person. And for the first time in my history of being in flooring for 35 years, I didn't know anything about carpet except that it was pretty and it was fuzzy side up. And I'm learning carpet. And even some of my key customers, like Steve Hendricks from R.C. Willey, has been giving me some history lessons and teaching me carpet. So it's great, and this Microban thing played in so well, especially with COVID and everything. It's a cleaner floor, and now, Mannington has the exclusive rights on the luxury vinyl plank and tile category with the Dura. So we're so excited, and Microban is a great name and a great product.
So as you're going out and you're meeting with these customers one-on-one, I guess you're getting some good feedback, probably better feedback than you'd get at a busy trade show on what they like and what they don't like. What are you hearing out there?
We really are. First of all, business conditions are really good out there. You know, the year ended off well in 2020, Kemp, and so far, all the customers that I've been seeing and talking to are very optimistic about 2021, just like Mannington is. And they love the microband. They're excited about that because it is perfect timing. And, you always talk about timing. So the timing's great. I think this stuff's going to be with us forever. I mean, in one form or the other. They love our new products. And you're right, Kemp, at surfaces, there's so many people out there, especially at the Mannington booth. And you really don't have a lot of great time, to spend with them. So this really helps, especially with me, going one-on-one and just sitting down with an hour, 2 hours, and just going over all the new products with our customers.
Well, one of the things you don't get that you get at the trade show is you get all the support people, like your design people telling them trends. But I think you guys filmed some videos that you can show them when you come to see your customer, right?
We did. We had a national sales meeting with all the Phoenix and Mannington sales team back in January, just a few weeks ago. And all of our product team, they did these short videos of all the introductions of all the new products, the microband, the new Adura, the new restoration product. And we have these 4 to 6 minute videos that we are now able to use for our customers to see, as well as our sales team. So it's worked out great.
I know Terry Marquetta helped us with a story in our February issue. So she's on top of what's going on from a coloring and interior design trend. So she's a good asset for you guys.
She's incredible. She did a video, too, and we can send that to our customers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all great information for them, and she's wonderful. Been with Mannington for so many years and so knowledgeable.
All right. So like you say, you've been on the road. You don't fly back for anything. I mean, you're doing laundry. Are you going to go all the way to San Diego and then up to Portland? What's your route?
Well, I'm going right now. I'm in the Illinois area. I'm going to head to Iowa, and then I will head to I'm going to take a long drive to Denver and then Salt Lake, and then eventually get to Southern Cal. That may be it after that, Kemp. I may go up to Northern Cal, like the Reno area.
Yeah.
I guess I'll drive back, or I may ask Mannington if maybe they can put my car on one of those carriers, and I'll fly back. But I love driving, and it's been very peaceful. I'm on the phone with customers all day, so it's worked out well.
Uh-huh. Who do you like for the Super Bowl?
I like the Cleveland Browns because I'm from Cleveland, but
They're not
I will tell you this: when they beat Pittsburgh, to me that felt like we won the Super Bowl. I'm not a big Brady fan because I'm from Ohio, and I don't like Michigan. I'm an Ohio State football guy, so I am definitely voting for Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City.
All right, okay, Jay. It's good to catch up with you. Have fun on the road. Again, talking to Jay Kopelson, the Vice President of Corporate Accounts for Mannington Mills, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.